Hey, good morning, folks. Just doing a little quick one here on how you can tell if your file is actually the type of file that the file name suffix indicates it is. Sometimes that's um, not correct or correctly presented by a file name. So, for example, I'm going to add a file to this directory, and it's just going to be an installer, right? And I'm going to do that over on my other screen. And that file will be a bunch of screenshots. Let's go with that. How big are all of my screenshots? All of my pictures, all of my screenshot pictures is the size of a CD disc, 680 megabytes. Oh boy, the data that computers use from now is so much larger than, you know, that many years ago. There. So I have pretty fast Wi-Fi, like 100 megabytes a second. So it's like, on a good day, gigabit Wi-Fi. Today, probably not so much. Probably a lot of people online, and radio transmissions are radiating us all. So now, now you can see. Oops. I put it in the right directory, and I'm going to make a tar file, a tar archive from this. So tar c I'm going to preserve permissions and PVF. Yeah, create, preserve permissions, be verbose, and um, force creating a dot tar, right? And I've either got that right or it's backwards. It was backwards. From to. That's the way that it works with console commands. From something goes to something. Yoink. There we go. And aha, we get, screenshots.tar because that's what we named the file, right? Now, there's a command for Linux and Unix systems called file. That's exactly, and what it does is prints the metadata about the archive in text. And I don't know a way that Windows can do that. And a lot of people have never seen that, right? But even if you change the file extension suffix, that doesn't change, right? Let's rename this file .tar to .zip. See, now we've got a zip file, but aha, see, it's still a tar archive. You can't change it by changing the file name type. So it's possible to have a file that's renamed and presented incorrectly be something. So there's ways that you can use zip utilities like 7-zip or this. Use the Linux Live CD, right? I reply to a lot of posts about this. You know, to boot to Linux Live CD, and try and import your file, or run a Linux Live CD in a virtual machine. Use it as utility, right? To be able to do this, to get another perspective about what it is that you're working with. You know, what hardware devices you have, right? What hardware drivers they use. You know, is your system booting properly? A couple errors, but it was building updates. And, it's looking after itself. So, good, still running. How many days did it run? This computer. Keep records of that using system utilities. So, lots of things that you can discover about your computer doing this. Watch the logs in real time. This is what Linux is cool about. You can watch it do stuff. Windows is like, just trust me. Just trust me, bro. So, yeah. Files may not be what they are presented as. But, there's ways to figure it out. See, it's the tar archive. And if you try and unzip, it won't work. But if I tried to untar that, it would. So, yeah, there you go. MIME is an obfuscation layer. The MIME file name suffixes. So that's just kind of one of the things about it. It may not be exactly what it indicates.